Have you ever wondered if your daily coffee habit is helping your health or silently harming it? Most of us enjoy coffee for its comforting aroma and energizing kick, but few realize that how you drink your coffee could be the difference between gaining incredible health benefits or facing serious risks. Are you unknowingly making fatal mistakes that could be sabotaging your well-being? In this video, we'll uncover the surprising secrets behind your favorite cup of coffee, including how it can protect your brain from Alzheimer's, drastically reduce the risk of liver disease, and even help you live longer. But that's not all. Many people unknowingly make simple yet dangerous mistakes, like drinking low-quality coffee, adding harmful ingredients, or consuming it at the wrong times. These errors could cancel out coffee's benefits and even put your health in jeopardy. Stay with us until the end, and you'll discover how to transform coffee into a powerful ally for your mind, body, and longevity. Whether it's avoiding dangerous pitfalls, unlocking hidden health benefits, or learning how to brew the perfect cup for optimal wellness, this video is packed with essential tips that every coffee lover needs to know. Don't miss out on these life-changing insights. Your health may depend on it. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. 1. The secret to protecting your brain against Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease, two of the most devastating neurodegenerative conditions that can strike as we age, have become a growing concern across the globe. Watching loved ones gradually lose their memories or motor function to these relentless diseases is heartbreaking. And yet, the good news is that there are ways we can shield ourselves from the devastating effects of these illnesses. One such surprising ally in this fight is something many of us enjoy daily: coffee. Research has consistently shown that coffee, especially when consumed regularly, can significantly reduce the risk of developing both Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Studies suggest that it can lower the risk of Alzheimer's by an astonishing 65%, and for Parkinson's, the risk is reduced by an impressive 32 to 60%. The magic ingredient: caffeine. This powerful compound appears to play a central role in protecting the brain by shielding our precious neurons and mitigating the damage caused by time and environmental toxins. It's as if a simple cup of coffee acts like a guard, standing vigil over your brain, keeping it sharp and resilient. But here's what makes this even more remarkable. The more coffee you drink, within healthy, moderate limits, the greater the protection you receive. It's not just a little help, it's a noticeable and meaningful defense for your brain. I find it deeply comforting to know that something as simple and routine as a cup of coffee can be a tool for preserving mental clarity and cognitive health. It offers a quiet promise that we don't have to feel helpless against these diseases and that we can actively take steps to protect ourselves. In our fast-paced lives, it's easy to overlook the small habits that can have profound impacts. But coffee isn't just a pick-me-up for your mornings. It could very well be an ongoing investment in the future of your mind. For those who cherish their mental faculties and want to keep them sharp for as long as possible, incorporating coffee into your daily routine may be one of the simplest, most effective things you can do. It's one of those rare little pleasures that not only tastes good but may also save you from unimaginable challenges down the road. It's amazing how something so simple can bring so much peace of mind. 2. Drastically reduce the risk of liver disease. The liver is nothing short of a powerhouse in our body, responsible for over 500 essential functions that keep us alive and thriving. It plays a pivotal role in filtering toxins, aiding digestion, and regulating our metabolism. Given its immense importance, protecting the health of the liver is crucial if we want to live a long, vibrant life. Unfortunately, liver diseases like cirrhosis and liver cancer loom as some of the most serious, and in many cases, fatal conditions. However, there is an incredible ally in the fight to safeguard our liver: coffee. You might not immediately think of your morning cup of coffee as a health miracle, but research has shown that it can significantly reduce the risk of liver disease. Studies indicate that drinking just 4 or more cups of coffee a day can lower the chances of developing cirrhosis by up to a staggering 84%. For those who consume alcohol regularly, a common risk factor for liver damage, this becomes even more critical. Imagine the profound difference this could make in someone's life, preventing years of suffering or, in the worst cases, death. Moreover, the protective effects of coffee extend beyond cirrhosis. Research has also found that people who drink coffee regularly are up to 40% less likely to develop liver cancer, one of the deadliest cancers in the world. The thought of cutting down the risk of such a vicious disease simply by enjoying a comforting cup of coffee seems almost too good to be true. Yet, it's real. I can't help but marvel at how something as simple as coffee, a drink we often take for granted, can be such a game changer when it comes to our health. When paired with other positive lifestyle choices, such as eating a balanced diet, exercising regularly, and avoiding excessive alcohol, the benefits are even more pronounced. Protecting our liver isn't just about avoiding harm. It's about taking proactive steps to nurture and preserve our well-being. Every sip of coffee can be a small yet powerful act of self-care, a moment to not just enjoy the flavor but also cherish the immense protection it offers to one of the most vital organs in our body. 3. The natural booster for your brain and metabolism. Coffee, often regarded as a comforting morning ritual for millions of people, holds a secret power that extends far beyond simply waking us up. The caffeine in coffee is one of nature's most potent stimulants, capable of providing a quick yet effective jolt to both the brain and metabolism. When we sip on that warm cup, caffeine enters our bloodstream and works its magic by blocking adenosine, a neurotransmitter responsible for making us feel tired. With adenosine out of the picture, the brain is free to increase levels of dopamine and norepinephrine, 2 vital substances that enhance our mental clarity, elevate our mood, and significantly boost our cognitive performance. This surge of brain activity helps us feel more alert, focused, and ready to take on the world. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. But the benefits of coffee don't stop at mental clarity. Caffeine is a powerhouse for metabolism as well. Studies have shown that it can increase your metabolism by a staggering 3 to 11%, meaning your body starts burning calories more efficiently. This is incredibly important for anyone looking to shed a few pounds or improve their physical conditioning. The combined effect of a heightened metabolism and better physical performance turns coffee into an invaluable ally in the quest for better health. It's not just about shedding fat. Coffee helps us feel more energized, more capable, and more alive. Of course, like anything, it's crucial to consume coffee in moderation. While it can work wonders for the mind and body, overindulgence can lead to the familiar jitters and restlessness. But when enjoyed in the right amounts, coffee becomes more than just a drink. It becomes a vital tool, one that supports both mental and physical well-being. I've come to cherish that moment when I take my first sip in the morning, knowing that it's helping me sharpen my focus, lift my energy, and even support my metabolism in a way that feels almost magical. There's something comforting in knowing that something so simple can provide such profound benefits. 4. Discover how coffee can keep away type 2 diabetes. Type 2 diabetes, a chronic disease that is growing at an alarming rate across the globe, can feel like an insurmountable challenge. But to my surprise and the surprise of many others, coffee, yes, that beloved comforting drink we turn to every morning, may be a key player in helping to keep this condition at bay. Remarkably, studies suggest drinking coffee daily can reduce the risk of developing type 2 diabetes by as much as 67%. This isn't just a statistic. It's a game changer for anyone looking for a simple yet powerful way to support their health. The secret behind coffee's impressive impact lies in its rich content of antioxidants, which work tirelessly to improve insulin sensitivity and regulate blood sugar levels. Insulin resistance is one of the main culprits behind type 2 diabetes, and these antioxidants act like silent warriors in our bodies, helping to protect us from this threat. But that's not all. The caffeine in coffee also plays a vital role, offering its layer of protection by reducing inflammation and boosting overall metabolic health. This combination of benefits makes coffee more than just a beverage. It becomes a tool that can be used to enhance our well-being. However, as with all good things, moderation is key. To reap the full benefits, it's recommended that you enjoy between 3 to 5 cups of coffee each day. But here's an important point to remember. Avoid adding sugar or artificial sweeteners, as they can undermine the positive effects and disrupt your body's natural balance. The simple act of savoring a cup of coffee, without the added sweeteners, could not only become a cherished part of your routine, but also act as a powerful ally in preventing the rise of type 2 diabetes. Just imagine, a habit that so many of us already love could be doing so much more for us than we ever realized. 5. Can coffee every day make you live longer? It may sound too good to be true, but surprisingly, research has shown that drinking coffee regularly could indeed be linked to a longer life. While many of us have grown accustomed to sipping a cup to jumpstart our mornings, long-term studies involving thousands of participants suggest that those who drink between 4 and 5 cups of coffee a day have a significantly lower risk of death from various causes. It's truly incredible to think that something as simple and enjoyable as coffee could be contributing to your longevity. This boost in life expectancy is largely attributed to coffee's protective properties against several chronic diseases, including diabetes, heart problems, and even cancer. The antioxidants and other nutrients packed into every cup of coffee work quietly behind the scenes, helping to reduce inflammation, protect your cells, and combat the oxidative stress that can age our bodies prematurely. It's as though that daily ritual you love so much is doing more than just waking you up. It's actively fighting off potential health issues and adding years to your life. However, the magic of coffee doesn't come without a word of caution. The key lies in moderation and the quality of what you're drinking. Too much of anything can have a negative effect, and a cup of sugary, overly processed coffee is not going to bring the same benefits as a high-quality, freshly brewed cup made with care. It's important to focus on how you consume your coffee and make sure you're using it as part of a healthy, balanced lifestyle rather than relying on it to mask unhealthy habits. Incorporating coffee consciously into your daily routine is like giving yourself a small, delicious investment into a longer, more vibrant life. Not only does it offer a burst of energy, but it also brings joy and satisfaction with each sip. So, as you indulge in that comforting cup, remember that it's not just a fleeting pleasure. It could very well be a small but significant step toward adding more years of health and happiness to your journey. 6. The drink that helps in the fight against depression. Depression, a silent yet overwhelming force, is one of the most prevalent mental health challenges faced by people across the globe. It casts a shadow over life, dimming joy and making even the simplest tasks feel insurmountable. In such a world, it's easy to feel powerless against the weight of this emotional burden. But what if something as simple as a daily ritual could provide a lifeline? Research suggests that coffee, that beloved morning companion, might be just the ally we need in the battle against depression. Studies have shown that those who drink 3 to 4 cups of coffee a day have up to 20% lower chances of developing depression. Isn't that astonishing? That warm cup of coffee could be doing more than just waking you up. It could be protecting your mental well-being. But the magic doesn't stop there. For those who drink 4 or more cups a day, the benefits soar even higher. They have up to a 53% reduced risk of committing suicide, a staggering number that speaks volumes about how significant coffee's impact can be on our lives. Why is this? The answer lies in the powerful role caffeine plays in our bodies. Caffeine stimulates neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin, which are directly tied to our feelings of happiness and contentment. These chemicals are the body's natural mood lifters, and coffee gives them a much-needed boost. It's not just a drink, it's a simple pleasure that can work wonders for our mental health, especially in a world where so many feel emotionally drained or isolated. I can't help but marvel at how something as familiar as coffee could have such profound effects on our mental state. It's a comforting thought to know that a daily habit that many of us have can help us fight back against one of the most debilitating issues we face today. Of course, balance is key, too much of anything can have its drawbacks. But when consumed mindfully, coffee isn't just a beverage. It's a tool that can protect both the body and the mind, creating a space for healing, focus, and emotional well-being. So, why not enjoy that cup and know that with every sip, you're nourishing not just your body, but your spirit too. 7. Protect your heart with a daily coffee habit. Coffee, a beloved ritual for so many of us, is more than just a comforting beverage. It can be a true ally in the fight for better heart health, but only if consumed thoughtfully and in moderation. Imagine starting your day with that rich, aromatic cup of coffee. Not only does it wake you up, but it may also be doing wonders for your cardiovascular system. Research has shown that drinking between 3 to 5 cups of coffee daily can reduce your risk of developing heart disease by as much as 15%. That's a powerful and almost magical number, considering how many of us rely on coffee to power through our busy mornings. But the benefits of coffee don't stop at simply providing an energy boost. Caffeine, the very substance that gives coffee its kick, has a remarkable ability to help dilate blood vessels, which in turn promotes smoother blood flow and helps lower blood pressure over time. This means that when enjoyed regularly but in moderation, coffee can actively contribute to healthier circulation, reducing the strain on your heart and giving it the love it deserves. It's easy to think of coffee just as a caffeine fix, but it's packed with antioxidants, which play a crucial role in fighting off inflammation and oxidative stress, two key contributors to heart disease. These antioxidants help protect the cells in your heart, preserving their function and reducing the risk of damage that could otherwise lead to serious health issues. So when you sip on that warm cup, you're not just waking up your senses. You're helping to shield your heart from within, offering it a layer of protection it truly needs in today's fast-paced world. That being said, like everything in life, moderation is key. The benefits of coffee become compromised if you overdo it. Excessive caffeine can trigger unwanted side effects, and it's important to listen to your body. For those who have a history of heart issues or are sensitive to caffeine, it's essential to pay attention to how your body responds and adjusts accordingly. Coffee should be a supplement to a healthy lifestyle, not a substitute for balanced nutrition, exercise, or proper medical care. In my personal experience, incorporating coffee into my routine has been a comforting, grounding habit. It's a moment of peace in an otherwise busy day, a small ritual that reminds me to pause and take care of myself. While I embrace its health benefits, I also recognize the importance of balance, savoring each cup as a thoughtful gesture toward my heart's well-being. Coffee isn't just about what it can do for us physically. It's about creating a space for self-care and reflection amid our hectic lives. So, let's raise our mugs to our hearts, to health, and to the little things we can do each day to protect the most important muscle in our body. The fatal mistakes that can ruin your coffee benefits. 1. Are you exaggerating the quantity? While coffee is often celebrated for its remarkable benefits, it's important to acknowledge that, like anything in life, too much of a good thing can have its consequences. In the hustle and bustle of our busy lives, we often find comfort in that warm cup of coffee, but if we're not careful, we may be pushing our bodies past their limits. Excessive caffeine can create a toxic cycle of anxiety and restlessness, and even disrupt the delicate balance of sleep. The trembling hands, the racing heart, and the sleepless nights. These are just some of the physical manifestations that can arise when we go overboard. It's as if we're inviting chaos into our otherwise peaceful existence, all for the fleeting pleasure of a few extra sips. Experts stress that moderation is key. They suggest sticking to 2 to 4 cups per day, with variations depending on your weight and how well your body handles caffeine. It's not just about the number of cups. It's about understanding your own body and the signals it sends. There is no one-size-fits-all approach, and it's essential to tune in to how your body reacts, adjusting your intake accordingly. We all have unique limits, and learning to listen to them is an act of self-respect. It's a gentle reminder that sometimes less truly is more, allowing us to savor the best parts of our beloved coffee without the price of our health. 2. Sugar in coffee, a dangerous habit for your health. Adding sugar to coffee has become almost second nature for many of us, a habit so deeply ingrained in our daily routines that we don't even think twice about it. But what if I told you that this seemingly harmless ritual could be doing far more harm than good? While that sweetened cup of coffee may offer a brief moment of comfort and satisfaction, the reality is that it undermines many of the potential health benefits coffee has to offer. The truth is, excessive sugar consumption, especially when it's added to a cup of coffee every single day, can have serious, long-lasting consequences. It's a direct contributor to an increased risk of obesity, type 2 diabetes, and heart disease. I know, it's easy to justify the sweet kick that sugar brings, but in the long run, it silently wreaks havoc on our bodies. What seems like a tiny indulgence can gradually lead to skyrocketing blood glucose levels, and before we realize it, we're facing complications that could have been avoided. Our bodies are resilient, but they can only take so much. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. For those of us who can't quite stomach black coffee, I truly understand the struggle. The bitterness can be overwhelming. But there are healthier, more nourishing alternatives that can still allow you to enjoy your morning ritual without compromising your well-being. Consider swapping sugar for natural sweeteners like honey or cinnamon. Both not only offer unique flavors but also come with their health benefits. Stevia, a natural sweetener, is another great option that won't spike your blood sugar. These simple switches can preserve the energizing benefits of coffee while keeping you on the path to better health. In the end, it's about making small, conscious choices that will serve you in the long run. We owe it to ourselves to take care of our health, and sometimes the simplest changes can make the biggest difference. Let's not let a little sugar rob us of a future filled with vitality and joy. 3. Are you drinking low-quality coffee? The coffee you drink is more than just a beverage. It's an experience, a ritual, and, for many of us, a daily necessity. But have you ever stopped to consider the quality of the coffee beans you're consuming? The truth is that the quality of your coffee directly impacts not only the flavor but also the health benefits it offers. Many of the budget-friendly coffees on the market today are made from low-quality beans that are often processed with harmful chemicals, such as pesticides, which can leave a toxic residue in your cup. These inexpensive brands may also include cheap fillers or additives that dilute the purity of the coffee, affecting both the taste and its potential health benefits. It's heartbreaking to think that, in our rush to save a few bucks, we might be compromising our well-being with every sip. These low-quality coffees can rob us of the true power of what coffee has to offer, whether it's the antioxidants, mood-boosting properties, or the joy of a truly rich flavor. That's why it's so important to choose coffee that comes from a trusted source, preferably organic, ethically sourced, and free from additives. This isn't just about taste. It's about your health, your energy, and your commitment to a life that's as pure and authentic as the coffee you drink. Investing in high-quality coffee may feel like a small change, but it can have a profound impact on both your body and your mind. By choosing better beans, you're not only ensuring a smoother, more satisfying cup, but you're also nourishing yourself with something truly beneficial. It's a choice to savor the moment, to indulge in something real, and to give your body the best. After all, we deserve to treat ourselves with the same care and attention we put into other aspects of our health. Let the warmth of your cup be a reflection of your commitment to living well, because the best things in life are always worth the investment. 4. The risk of having coffee in the afternoon. It can cost you your sleep. Coffee, that comforting, aromatic cup we often reach for in the afternoon, may seem like a harmless pick-me-up, but its effects on our body and mind can be far more dangerous than we realize. The caffeine in coffee is an incredibly potent stimulant, a force that doesn't just wake us up, but lingers in our system, often for hours after we've taken that last sip. When consumed in the afternoon, this seemingly innocent beverage can sabotage your sleep in ways that may not be immediately apparent. We all know how it feels to lie awake at night, tossing and turning, unable to escape the restless grip of insomnia. For many of us, a disrupted night's sleep isn't just an inconvenience. It's a deep, frustrating battle. The truth is, that cup of coffee you enjoyed hours earlier may be the culprit. The caffeine that energizes and stimulates in the short term is the very thing that keeps your body and mind from winding down when you need it most. As the hours tick by, your body remains under the influence of caffeine, making it harder to fall into the deep, restorative sleep that is essential for physical and mental recovery. When we lose sleep, the consequences are far more profound than just feeling tired. We may experience increased stress levels, our mood may plummet, and our ability to focus and think clearly can suffer. But perhaps the most worrying effect of poor sleep is its toll on our health. Hormonal imbalances, a weakened immune system, and a higher risk of chronic conditions all come into play. These are not just minor inconveniences. They're real, serious concerns that can affect the quality of our lives and our long-term health. I've learned this lesson the hard way, and I can't help but feel a deep sense of regret every time I remember those sleepless nights caused by one too many afternoon coffees. The fatigue that followed was more than just physical exhaustion. It was an emotional and mental drain that stole my sense of well-being. Now, I choose to be kinder to my body by avoiding coffee in the afternoon. Instead, I turn to decaffeinated options or soothing natural teas that offer a gentle lift without sacrificing my precious rest. If you've ever found yourself lying awake, cursing the endless ticking of the clock, you know just how important sleep is. It's not just about the hours we spend in bed. It's about the quality of that sleep. Protecting our sleep is an act of self-care, one that we should all take seriously. So, the next time you reach for that afternoon cup, pause for a moment. Ask yourself if it's worth the cost to your sleep, your health, and your peace of mind. Trust me, your body and soul will thank you. 5. Why does the paper filter make all the difference when preparing coffee? The choice of coffee filter may seem like a small detail, but it can make a profound impact on both the quality of your coffee and your health. It's astonishing how something as simple as the type of filter can have such a powerful effect on the beverage we so often rely on to kickstart our day. One key element that sets paper filters apart from other types is their ability to reduce cafestol, a compound found in unfiltered coffee. Cafestol has been shown to raise LDL cholesterol levels, that pesky bad cholesterol that we all try to keep in check for better heart health. By using a paper filter, you're taking a small yet significant step toward lowering your intake of this substance. But it's not just about avoiding the bad. It's also about keeping the good. Paper filters preserve the beneficial antioxidants and caffeine found in coffee, giving you all the energizing and health-boosting benefits without the unwanted side effects. I've always found it fascinating how these filters can let the good stuff through while keeping the undesirable compounds at bay. There's something satisfying about knowing that such a simple change, like switching to paper filters, can make my cup of coffee cleaner and healthier. The result? A smoother, more enjoyable cup. Without the excess residue that often comes with metal filters, paper filters offer a cleaner, more refined drinking experience. For me, it's not just about the taste. It's about taking care of myself in the simplest ways. I've realized that sometimes it's the small choices we make every day that add up to better health and well-being in the long run. So, the next time you brew a cup, remember that choosing paper filters isn't just about taste. It's about making a conscious decision for a healthier, more satisfying coffee experience. 6. The pitfalls of artificial creams in your coffee. Artificial creamers may seem like a convenient, almost innocent addition to your morning cup of coffee, but what they add to your life can be far from harmless. Beneath their smooth texture and creamy allure lies a host of health concerns that many of us unknowingly invite into our bodies every day. At first glance, these creamers appear to offer a quick and easy solution to enrich your coffee. But in reality, they are often highly processed, loaded with chemical additives, and contain hydrogenated oils that are anything but natural. These ingredients may make your coffee taste indulgent, but they silently pave the way for higher cholesterol levels, increased risk of cardiovascular disease, and long-term damage to your health. The truth is that most artificial creamers come with an unsettling amount of excess sugar, which, over time, can lead to weight gain, insulin resistance, and an increased risk of diabetes. Many of these creamers are made with low-quality ingredients that offer little to no nutritional value. They provide an artificial, empty sense of satisfaction, while quietly stealing away the health benefits you might expect from your daily coffee ritual. Instead of energizing you, they add unnecessary calories to your diet, contributing to health problems that could have been easily avoided. It's disheartening to think that something as simple as a cup of coffee could be compromised in such a way. When you have the option to choose more natural alternatives, like whole milk, plant-based milk, or even a modest splash of fresh cream, it's hard to understand why anyone would opt for the synthetic route. Not only do these natural options enhance the flavor of your coffee, but they also nourish your body in a way that artificial creamers simply cannot. Whole milk or almond milk, for example, add healthy fats, proteins, and essential vitamins that are truly beneficial, while keeping your health intact. The richness they bring to your coffee is not just a temporary indulgence, but a thoughtful, nutritious choice for your body and soul. To me, the choice seems clear. Why sacrifice your health for convenience? Why let an artificial product overshadow the simple joy of savoring a cup of coffee, knowing that it's a gift to your body and not a ticking time bomb? Let's make coffee enjoyable not just for the moment, but for the years to come. Embrace the more wholesome, nourishing options that leave you feeling good, inside and out. 7. Ingredients that can turn your coffee into an ally. While black coffee on its own is already a wonderful, energizing beverage that many of us rely on to start the day, I believe that by adding the right ingredients, you can elevate its health benefits even further. Coffee can be more than just a caffeine fix. It can become a potent elixir for well-being. One of my personal favorites is cinnamon. It's not just the warm, comforting aroma that makes cinnamon so appealing. It's packed with incredible benefits. It helps regulate blood sugar levels, which is something I've personally become more mindful of as I've aged. It's also rich in antioxidants, which means it helps combat oxidative stress and inflammation in the body. That's something we all could use in this fast-paced world, right? If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Then there's cocoa powder. Adding a spoonful of pure, unsweetened cocoa to your coffee not only enriches the flavor but gives your drink a delightful chocolatey kick. But the magic doesn't stop there. Cocoa powder is loaded with antioxidants, too, which have been shown to help reduce the risk of heart disease. As someone who values heart health, I can't overstate how important that is. And it's not just about the physical health benefits. It's about embracing simple yet powerful choices that nourish you from the inside out. I truly believe that these natural ingredients, cinnamon and cocoa powder, do more than just complement the taste of coffee. They transform it into a functional drink, one that not only awakens your senses but also supports your health in meaningful ways. It's a reminder that even the smallest changes we make in our daily routines can have profound impacts on our long-term well-being. And it feels good knowing that every sip you take is more than just a habit. It's an investment in yourself. 8. Are you ignoring your caffeine sensitivity? It's crucial to recognize that not everyone's body reacts to caffeine the same way. Caffeine sensitivity can vary from person to person, and neglecting the signals your body sends you could lead to some serious, long-term consequences. I've come to realize how important it is to listen to your body, especially as we grow older. I used to drink multiple cups of coffee a day, thinking that it was just a harmless habit. But over time, I began to notice certain uncomfortable symptoms. Insomnia that kept me tossing and turning at night, irritability that seemed to come from nowhere, headaches that wouldn't go away, and a rapid heartbeat that made me feel out of control. These are all signs that my body was giving me a cry for help, urging me to reassess my caffeine intake. If you find yourself experiencing similar reactions, it's a powerful reminder that your body is trying to communicate with you. These symptoms are a warning that you might be consuming more caffeine than your body can handle. It doesn't mean that coffee is bad, but rather that moderation is key. I've learned the hard way that sometimes you need to step back and listen carefully to what your body is telling you. Reducing the amount of coffee you drink or switching to decaffeinated versions can be a small but incredibly impactful change. It's about finding the right balance that allows you to enjoy the benefits of coffee without sacrificing your peace of mind or health. Trust me, making this change can lead to so much more energy, a clearer mind, and a more peaceful existence. Prioritize your well-being by being mindful of how caffeine affects you. It's one of the best acts of self-care you can offer yourself. 9. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach can be a big mistake. Drinking coffee first thing in the morning, especially on an empty stomach, is a habit that many of us have adopted without thinking twice. It's almost a sacred ritual, reaching for that cup as soon as we wake up, craving that instant boost to jumpstart our day. But let me tell you, this seemingly harmless habit could be a big mistake, and it can wreak havoc on your body in ways you may not even realize. Coffee, as much as we love it, is a powerful stimulant. It encourages the production of gastric acid, which, for many people, can irritate the delicate lining of the stomach. While some of us may not feel the effects immediately, over time, this constant exposure to acidity can lead to discomfort, burning sensations, nausea, and even gastritis in the long run. I know from personal experience how easy it is to overlook the importance of what we put into our bodies first thing in the morning. But when you start your day with coffee on an empty stomach, you're setting yourself up for potential pain and discomfort. It's almost as if you're inviting chaos into your digestive system before your body is ready to handle it. I can't help but feel a sense of compassion for those who struggle with this, unaware of the toll it's taking on their health. To avoid these unwanted issues, it's best to pair your beloved coffee with something light. A piece of fruit, a slice of whole grain toast, or something that will help cushion your stomach and absorb the acid. This simple shift in how you consume coffee not only protects your stomach but also allows you to experience the full benefits of coffee: energy, focus, and joy, without the accompanying discomfort. Don't you think it's worth it to take a moment to nourish your body first, so you can truly enjoy what's meant to be a pleasant ritual? Your body deserves it. 10. The importance of staying hydrated when drinking coffee. Staying hydrated while enjoying your daily cup of coffee is something many of us overlook, yet it holds such importance for our overall well-being. While coffee is, of course, a liquid, it can surprisingly act as a mild diuretic for some, encouraging the body to lose more fluids than we realize. For those who savor a few cups throughout the day, this fluid loss can become a silent issue that creeps up on us, leaving us feeling less than our best. When we don't drink enough water, the consequences can be surprisingly uncomfortable. A slight headache, an overwhelming sense of fatigue, or struggling to focus can all be signs that our body is begging for hydration. I know how it feels to start the day with that energizing cup of coffee, only to feel mentally foggy or drained hours later because I didn't keep my water intake up. It's as if the very thing that was meant to wake me up was also subtly draining me. That's why it's so crucial to balance our coffee consumption with an equal amount of water. A simple habit, like alternating a cup of coffee with a glass of water, can go a long way in preventing those annoying side effects. By keeping yourself hydrated, you can truly experience all the benefits coffee has to offer without the drawbacks. I've found that this small adjustment has made such a difference, not only in how I feel but also in my ability to concentrate and power through my day with energy and clarity. So, take a moment to cherish your coffee, but remember that your body deserves a constant supply of water to function at its best. Trust me, your mind, body, and even your heart will thank you for it. Who should avoid coffee at any cost? While coffee is a beloved daily ritual for many, offering comfort, energy, and a sense of connection, it's important to acknowledge that for some, coffee can be a source of discomfort and even health concerns. Most people can safely enjoy a cup or two, but there are certain health conditions that should make you seriously consider whether coffee is worth the potential risks. People with anxiety disorders, for example, might find that the stimulating effects of caffeine only exacerbate their nervousness and restlessness, or even trigger panic attacks. The jittery sensations, racing thoughts, and heightened stress can be more intense than any caffeine buzz, making a cup of coffee feel like an emotional roller coaster rather than a soothing experience. If you've ever felt that wave of anxiety after your morning brew, you may already know how detrimental it can be. For those who struggle with insomnia or simply have high sensitivity to caffeine, the after-effects can be just as troubling. Caffeine's stimulating properties can interfere with sleep patterns, leaving people tossing and turning long after they've consumed their last sip. Imagine the frustration of a sleepless night, staring at the clock, wishing you could just get some rest. All because that seemingly innocent cup of coffee wasn't so innocent after all. If sleep is a luxury that feels out of reach, it might be time to rethink that coffee habit. Then, there are individuals dealing with gastrointestinal issues like gastroesophageal reflux, GERD, gastritis, or ulcers. For these people, coffee can be a major trigger, increasing stomach acid production and worsening discomfort. That burning sensation, the bloating, the heartburn. It can all become unbearable with the wrong foods and drinks, and coffee is often a prime culprit. For those who already live with chronic pain or discomfort from these conditions, the idea of adding more irritation with a cup of coffee is more than just inconvenient. It's debilitating. Pregnant and breastfeeding women also need to be especially cautious with their caffeine intake. It's not just about avoiding sleepless nights or feeling jittery. It's about the delicate balance of your baby's development. While the occasional cup of coffee may seem harmless, the effects of caffeine on fetal health or infant development cannot be ignored. The truth is that the impact of caffeine during pregnancy is a concern that every expecting mother should take seriously, with risks ranging from low birth weight to potential developmental issues. Being cautious about caffeine during these precious stages is not just a choice, it's a loving gesture for the future. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment below to let me know that you are still here with me. People with hypertension, cardiac arrhythmias, or iron deficiency should also consider limiting or even avoiding coffee. Caffeine can affect blood pressure and heart rhythms, potentially making these conditions harder to manage. For someone who already struggles with fluctuating blood pressure or irregular heartbeats, the stimulating effect of coffee could be more than just a health nuisance. It could be dangerous. Additionally, coffee can hinder the absorption of essential nutrients like iron, putting people with iron deficiency at greater risk of further complications. When it comes to medications, coffee can interact with some treatments, reducing their effectiveness. It's a delicate dance between health and habits, and sometimes the stakes are too high. If you fall into one of these groups, please don't take your coffee consumption lightly. While it may be a deeply comforting part of your routine, the potential consequences on your health are too important to ignore. A conversation with a healthcare professional could help you better understand your body's needs and determine the best course of action. The reality is, life is precious, and making informed choices about what we put into our bodies is an act of self-love and care. If coffee isn't your ally in the journey to well-being, there's no harm in letting it go for the sake of your health. The secret to drinking coffee and enhancing its benefits. When it comes to coffee, the best way to savor its full potential is by drinking it in its purest form, free from sugar, artificial additives, or any other unnecessary extras that can mask its natural goodness. There's something deeply satisfying about that first sip of a rich, dark brew, knowing that it's not only comforting but packed with antioxidants and energy-boosting compounds. But the journey to enjoying coffee's benefits goes beyond just the absence of sugar. Choosing high-quality beans, preferably organic, is crucial. These beans are grown without harmful chemicals or pesticides, which means you can feel good about every cup you drink, knowing that you're nourishing your body without risking exposure to toxins. It's also essential to listen to your body and adjust the amount of coffee you consume to suit your individual needs. For some, a single cup in the morning is all it takes to feel awake and alert, while others may need a little more. But the key is moderation. Coffee is a wonderful ally, but too much can lead to jitteriness or disrupt your natural rhythms. Don't be afraid to pay attention to what your body is telling you. It's not just about the caffeine. It's about honoring your unique needs and finding a balance that keeps you feeling energized without overdoing it. If you find the flavor of black coffee a bit too intense, consider lightening it with low-fat milk or a plant-based alternative such as oat or almond milk. These options add a creaminess that softens the taste without loading the drink with excessive calories or artificial ingredients. It's all about keeping the purity of the coffee while making it just right for your taste buds. And let's not forget about timing. One of the most powerful ways to enhance the benefits of coffee is to consume it at the right time. For me, there's nothing like a hot cup of coffee first thing in the morning. It's like a gentle, reassuring wake-up call for the senses. It's best to enjoy your coffee earlier in the day, ideally in the morning or early afternoon. This ensures that you can make the most of its energizing effects, helping you stay focused and productive while avoiding the risk of it interfering with your sleep. After all, coffee is a beautiful, stimulating companion when enjoyed wisely, but it has its limits. Respecting those limits is part of the secret to drinking coffee in a way that truly enhances your life. So, what have we learned today about making the most of our coffee? We've discovered that by choosing quality beans, drinking them in moderation, and respecting our body signals, we can truly enhance the benefits of this beloved beverage. Whether it's opting for organic coffee, adjusting the amount based on our needs, or choosing plant-based milk for a lighter touch, small changes can have a big impact. And of course, timing matters. Enjoying coffee at the right time can help us harness its full potential without disrupting our sleep. Now, I want to hear from you. What's one thing you've learned from this video that you plan to bring into your own life? Share your thoughts and comments below, and let's continue this conversation. If you like this video, don't forget to leave your comment below, and please give it a thumbs up, share it with friends, and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Thank you for watching, and here's to enjoying our coffee in the best way possible.